Burgess County, Maryland, for this day, March 24th, 2026, is now in session. My name is Armando Camacho, BOLC Vice Chair, and I'll be presiding over today's hearing. Welcome. Please place your computers and/or cell phones on mute. We're not speaking. We will allow you to unmute when we call on you. Before we get to the first item on our agenda, please indulge me while I go over a few housekeeping items on how this virtual meeting is going to work. I trust everyone participating today is safe and well. I request your patience. Technology has its challenges. So in this virtual environment, patience is a virtue that I ask each of you to embrace. At the BOLC, we endeavor to be as efficient as possible in our virtual environment. So thank you in advance for your patience. And 3, this is a public meeting subject to the Maryland Open Meetings Act. So a truthful, transparent, open, and honest dialogue and a record of today's hearing is required. As such, there are formalities that will take place that may appear redundant, but nonetheless important and required to ensure compliance with the law. In that regard, I will conduct the roll call of the commissioners to ensure that we have a quorum. I will conduct the roll call of the commissioners for every vote to ensure we have an accurate record. In addition, I will conduct the roll call of the BOLC faculty and staff, so we have identified everyone on the phone from our agency so the public knows who is represented in today's hearing. I will ask everyone who testifies or who speaks today to self-identify and speak loud and clear to ensure they are heard. To ensure we have a quorum, I will conduct the roll call of the commissioners now. Commissioners, when I call your name, please say present and indicate whether you are with someone or alone. Commissioner Sparkman.
Present and alone.
Commissioner Norman.
Present and alone.
Commissioner Smith.
Present and alone.
Commissioner Bridgewater Sims. Commissioner Bridgewater Sims is not with us, so let the record reflect that she will not be with us today. I am Commissioner Camacho, and I am the BOLC Vice Chair, and I will be conducting today's hearing. We have a quorum, so we can proceed. Now, on the BOLC faculty and staff, when I call your name, please say present and indicate whether you are with someone or alone. Director Shepard.
Present and alone.
Chief Inspector Clark.
Present and alone.
Deputy Inspector Mendoza.
Present and alone.
Deputy Inspector Voss.
Present and alone.
Miss Patty Bell.
Present and alone.
Miss Kiana Little.
Present and alone.
Miss Catrice James.
Present and alone.
Miss Ariana Posada.
Present and alone.
Miss Alicia Hughes.
Present and alone.
Agency Attorney Mr. Jason Deloach.
Present and alone.
And Court Reporter.
Present and alone.
Thank you. Thank you. We are good to go. As previously mentioned, this is an open meeting and to ensure compliance with the law and with our goal of transparency when speaking during the hearing. Please identify yourself and please speak out loud and clear so that anyone can hear your testimony. As a professional courtesy, when not speaking, please mute your phone and/or computer. If someone from the public wishes to speak, the chair will recognize you at the end of the business of the agenda. Before I turn it over to our director, I have a final note of importance, and I need everyone to hear me on this. Everyone's voice matters at the BOLC. We understand that some may be passionate about what they have to say, and passion in this regard is permissible. What is not permissible, to be sure, is if the truth, facts, and respect are not grounded in your voice. So thank you in advance for being truthful, factual, and respectful during the entire proceeding today. And the director's 10-day rule, we will ask our director to explain the 10-day rule. Mr. Director.
Thank you, Mr. Camacho. Since this hearing is taking place in a virtual setting, there's a certain exchange between our licensees, our commissioners, and our attorneys that cannot take place. Hence, the board has instituted a 10-day rule. The 10-day rule allows our licensees and our attorneys 10 days from today's date to add items to the record. No new items that have not been discussed here today may be introduced. And if the board so chooses, they will invoke the 10-day rule and make a ruling 10 days after today's date or at the next available hearing. Mr. Camacho.
If there are no questions, let's get started. Mr. Director, take us through
Thank-
today's hearing agenda.
Thank you. Preliminary matters for March the 24th, 2026. The very first item on the agenda is Red Robin Gourmet Burgers. That's going to be moved to another hearing. The second item on the agenda is substitution of corporate officers application for Primos. This is a Class A beer and wine and liquor located at 7740 through 7444 Landover Road, 20785. They are represented by Mr. Robert Kim, Esquire. Mr. Kim, I'll allow you to introduce your client.
Good morning, Mr. Director. Good morning, members of the board. Bob Kim on behalf of Mr. Lacani and Primos. I know he's on here. There's Mayor.
Yes.
Sorry.
There is, good.
Yep. Mr. Chairman, this is an application for substitution of corporate officer. Mr. Lacani is a current licensee and has been for many, many years, and he is buying out Mr. Thompson, who is the other corporate officer and stockholder. So,
Okay, very good.
Lacani
Let
will be the sole
me
member.
swear him in.
Oh, thank you.
Sir, would you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Okay. Please, for the record, state your full name and home address, please.
Mayur Lakhani, 5280 10 Oaks Road, Clarksville, Maryland, 21029.
Thank you very much. I turn it over to you, Mr. Kim.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Meyer, how long have you been involved with Primos Liquors?
Almost 15 years.
Okay, and you are currently a licensee,
Correct.
and you will become the 100% stockholder of 1,000 shares of stock of Matusha Kadi Inc., correct?
Yes.
Okay. And have you ever been convicted of a felony?
No.
It, it shouldn't take that long.
I just got convinced. Sorry.
Okay. And you're a citizen of the United States.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I know there was a sale to minor violation in 2022 by an employee, but have there been any other violations since?
No.
Have you ever had a license revoked?
No.
And do you own any other businesses in Prince George's County with an alcoholic beverage license?
No.
And you're familiar with the rules and regulations of this board?
Yes.
And if this application is approved, will you make certain that all of the employees comply with the rules and regulations?
Yes.
And have you received alcohol awareness training?
Yes.
And how old do you have to be to purchase or consume beer, wine, or liquor?
21.
How old must an employee be to sell beer, wine, and liquor?
18.
And what are the 6 acceptable forms of identification?
Signed valid state driver's license, military ID, MVA ID card, valid passport, alien registration card, and approved biometric verification device.
And are there any changes to the substitution application that we filed?
Sorry, can you just repeat that once again, please?
Are there any changes to the application that we filed?
No.
And now you understand, and you've been a licensee, so you understand that you have obligations to this board to answer any questions that you have regarding the operation of Primos Liquors, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And do you agree to accept those responsibilities?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, that's all I have of Mr. Lacani.
Okay, thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions? And I have no questions. If that's the case, then I will ask for a motion, please.
And this is Commissioner Norman. I propose that we accept the transfer of corporate officers for Promo Class A beer and wine, adding Mr. Mayur Lacani to serve as president and treasurer.
I believe that's Primos.
Yes.
I'll be Primos, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And he will be the president, secretary, and treasurer. He'd be the sole corporate officer,
Okay.
Madam Commissioner.
All righty. So
Go ahead.
we're approving Primos Class A beer and wine liquor for Mr. Mahari Lahani as president, treasurer, and sole vice president and sole officer for Primo
Very good.
And
Is there a
secretary.
and secretary.
Yes.
Okay, we got it now. Okay, is there a second to the motion?
Commissioner Sparkman, I second.
Okay, motion has been made and properly seconded. I will now call for the vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and Vice Chair votes aye. Unanimous passing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good job.
And you're dismissed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Camacho, I'll call the next case. The next case is substitution of corporate officers application for DoubleTree by Hilton. This is the Class BBH beer, wine, and liquor. They're located at 15101 through 15107 Schweitzer Lane in Laurel, Maryland. And they're represented by Miss Linda Carter, Esquire. Miss Carter, I'll allow you to introduce your client.
Good morning. My name is Linda Carter, and I'm actually here on behalf of my client today. I'm going on with the board's permission as an additional licensee on this license.
So am I going to have to swear you in then?
You are.
Do you swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, very good. And for the record, please state your full name and home address, please.
Linda Cheryl Carter, 390 Gamble Oak Court, Millersville, Maryland, 21108. And I am here before you asking the board's permission to go on this license. Recently, there was an upstream ownership change in Southerly Hotels, which is the majority owner of this business. This is still a publicly traded company, but there's been a significant change in the ownership. I represent AJ Capital and the management company in connection with a number of properties, including the Graduate Hotel in Annapolis, and I serve on that license. So they've asked me if I would also go on this license. I can promise the board, I am familiar with your rules and regulations. I deal with them on a daily basis. I try and instruct my clients in them, and hopefully today, unlike the last time, I won't miss one of the IDs. The application, to the best of my knowledge, is still true and correct as I appeared before you today. There have been no changes to it. All information pertaining to me and to the property remains the same. I understand that if a violation occurs, even if I'm not on the property, this board will in fact hold me responsible for that violation. You have to be at least 18 years old in Prince George's County to sell alcohol. You have to be at least 21 to purchase. And the 6 acceptable forms of identification are a state-issued ID card, a state-issued driver's license, military ID, approved biometrics device, a passport, and an immigration card. And that would be my case, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
I just one question, and I'm not sure if we have it on record. Ms. Carter, who actually owns this property?
Ooh, I can tell you. 1 second, please. Well, maybe I can't tell you because this was a substitution and the ownership isn't listed. I can provide the board with that info. Oh, you know what? I can't access it while I'm on, but I can send it to you because it's in our renewal file.
Okay.
It's owned by, it's not a leased prop. There is a lease, but it's owned by somebody having to do with the ownership of the hotel business.
Okay.
I just don't remember who it is, and I can't access my file with when I'm on Zoom.
Okay. All right.
But I'll provide that to you, Chairman, Commissioner Norman.
All righty.
Okay. Any other questions, commissioners? Hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
All right. Well, this is Commissioner Norman. We will approve the DoubleTree by Hilton with substitution of officers, adding Linda Carter Esquire to the account.
Is there a second?
Commissioner Sparkman, I second.
Okay. Any discussion whatsoever? Hearing none, I will call for the vote. Commissioner Sparkman,
Aye.
Commissioner Norman,
Aye.
Commissioner Smith,
Aye.
and Vice Chair, I vote aye. Unanimously carries. Congratulations, Ms.
Thank
Carter.
you very much. I'll see you later.
And you are dismissed, and thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Camacho. That concludes the preliminary matters, let's move on to the regular session for today's date. There are 3 items on the agenda. The very first one is Latino's Bar and Grill. That is going to be continued. Mi Lindo Cancun is also on the agenda, and that is going to be continued as well. We have a new Class D beer and wine. It is Inspire Nail Bar, and it is located at 15451 Excelsior Drive in Bowie, Maryland. And the licensee is Nancy Thee Knock. And before I allow Ms. Knock to present her case, I'll need a MAPS presentation from Chief Clark. Chief Clark, can you give us the MAPS presentation, please?
Yes, in the matter of Inspire Nail Bar, there are no churches within 500 feet, and there are no schools within 1,000 feet, and approximately 6 liquor establishments within a 1-mile radius. Mr. Director.
Thank you. Mr. Camacho.
Okay, and did you say there was an attorney of record?
No attorney in this case.
Oh, no attorney. Is Mr. Tron here? Mr. Tron?
Is there anyone here representing Inspire Nail Bar? Mr. Camacho, seeing none. And that concludes the regular session. Mr. Camacho, we can move on to the administrative voting
Okay.
session for today.
Very good. I just have one question. Is anyone in the audience that wishes to make a public comment to the board before we finish our?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
what action are we taking on this?
Well, we're going to have to reschedule it because there's no one appearing.
Okay, so the action is to reschedule and not dismiss.
Correct. To reschedule yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hearing no, Ms. Carter.
This is definitely an all-time record, less than 20 minutes. Y'all used to have a policy that if you beat 11 o'clock, somebody had to provide Taco Tuesday. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you for the little tidbit there. All right, this concludes the session for March 24th. We can now go on to the administrative agenda.
All
And
right. If I could just get the recording
We can
to stop.
dismiss the court
Court
reporter.
reporter. Let's get the recording to